go. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Good afternoon. And look who I have with me. I have beautiful Madame Claudia with me. I'm so glad to have you back. Thanks for being here. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, dear, for allowing me back into your space. And
Of course.
truly grateful for everyone who's tuning in right now. I'm all set and ready to go.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm just going to say hello to a few people. We have a few questions that are already up, and I'm sure more will come in. But I know everybody loves having you here, and we appreciate your guidance and your sharing of the gifts you have with your guides. So thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much, dear.
Sure. So hi, Emerald Buddha. It's wonderful to see you. And look, Emerald Buddha, look at the Buddha behind Madame Claudia. Isn't it beautiful? She painted it all
Oh,
by herself. Yeah.
this way.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, Ness and Craig Dixon. And hello, Jen and Trudy. It's good to see you. Lisa, Solar, Nancy, Scorpio Mama, Randy, Vic Talk, Rossi, Claire Griffiths. Wow, we got a lot of people here. CJ's here. All right. Yes, you may. So, yes, Solar says Claudia rocks. I totally agree with you, Solar.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. I'm always very grateful for the space that is provided on your show, dear. And I'm just grateful for anyone who has any questions for me. I hope to be of service today. So
Okay. Well, that's
all
we
set to
we
go.
appreciate you and your time that you take with us. And I know, just so everybody knows, Trudy Shu also has Madame Claudia on every other week. We kind of switch weeks. Every other week she has her, I have her, whatever. And we feel very fortunate to have her as our guest. So thank you so much, dear. All
Thank
right.
you.
So I have Nessa's question. I have Craig's question. I have Jen's. Let's see. I just want to Brandy, I got yours. Nancy, Rossi. Hi, Carolyn. Annie Hamlet's here. And CJ, you wanted a question answered. All right. You're still buzzing and white noise in your ear, Randy. Ooh, sounds like you're elevating. Hello, Warrior Girl. Hello, Marby. Wonderful to have everybody here. I think I got everybody. Thank you so much. We appreciate having you. So I'll go ahead and start out with Ness. Would love a read on how June will go for her.
Okay.
Wow. Right.
Now, Ness, it would help me more if you could specifically tune into something in particular. Are you looking for something specific as to how will June turn out to be career, love, or anything in particular? Because I could probably hone in on that question because
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of stuff. That's why I just want to make
She has a
sure.
lot of stuff going on in her life. If she's
Yeah.
here, Ness, if you're here right this moment, put it up. If you are not right here, which I'll know in a minute,
Because I
then
see
put
a
it up
lot
when
with
you,
Ness.
yeah, and then we'll move on to somebody else until you come back. So let's just do it that way. All right. Suki's
Like
here.
already, just for Ness,
Yep.
before I flipped three. I got patience. You got to have some patience because she's full of anxiety right now. Lots of
Uh-huh.
anxiety going on. And for some, and I just pulled the card walking away. So either walking away from a certain situation, person, or just it could be mindset. But right now I am getting quite a
Okay.
bit. So if you can put your specific question in the chat, we'll go from that.
Okay. I'm not sure she's here. So I think what I'll do is we'll come back to her. I don't want to hold everything up. I did find out that you are safe. So you need to stop being so anxious, Ness. Yeah. Okay. So I guess she stepped away. So let's move on to Mr. Craig. He's going to Rudiso, New Mexico for a Model A convention in late June. Do you see it going okay? I've also let Clara know. Does she have any advice?
Okay, so you're asking a question on I'm going to
On a trip he's taking.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you
Yeah.
want to ask how your trip's gonna go. Is that the
Right.
question?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Here
Yep.
we go. Now, do you have some friends that you're meeting up there? Like, is this like a convention thing, like where others are uh, like-minded friends are also meeting up with you there? Because
Yes.
I kind of get you're hooking up with some people there as when you get there.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yep.
okay. Well, I get you're gonna have a great time. That's a no-brainer, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah.
also getting I just got a jumper. 1 second. I gotta pick it up from
Okay.
the floor. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, I got first card that jumped out was this card. It's my I don't know if you can see it. It's my second chakra archangel Ariel. So picking up, you're dumping a lot of stuff. You're just no longer holding space for things that no longer resonate with you
Oh,
anymore. So I
yeah.
kind of feel like you're on this like journey of like, yeah, new energy, new me kind of thing. That's what I get. I get with that.
Good.
I
Good.
also get a lot of balanced. And as I pull the card Yin Yang, that is my balance card. So your mind, soul, and body are all
Mm-hmm.
good. So either you're working out, eating great, connecting to your loved ones, and you're out there just kind of putting yourself out there and just living your best life. So that's what I get with you for sure.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what I pulled for you, Craig, is I got the ballerina, which means you're in top form. You know, your performance will go well. That you just want convenience. I don't think, are you driving your Model T up there, or he has like a 1936 or something car. I don't know if you're
Oh,
driving that up there or if that's too far away, but it says here that you want to have some convenience because right now you're feeling kind of trapped. So I think what it's actually saying is you just have this desire to get out on the road. Oh, you're staying in a cabin in the mountains.
well,
Well,
there you
there you go.
go. You're
There you go.
well living your best life because I got that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have a wonderful time. Absolutely. I think Clara's going to like that cabin too. So thank you, dear. All right. So we have our Jen Bowles, and she says, do you have any feeling on if I will have a relationship in the future and if I already know this person?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys saw jumper.
Mm-hmm.
So I got attachment. So first, I'm not saying you have a ghost attached or anything, but I'm saying that you still have some things that you have brought with you that you still haven't let go, that need to be let go in order to attract that person that is in your sphere
Mm-hmm.
to draw them closer to you. So when I usually get that card, it just means that you have to be vibrating at that level of like, you know what? I have learned what I've learned in that past relationship, and I'm going to bring it forth so that when I do get into a new relationship, I understand the space that I'm coming from and not bring in those past things in order to repeat them again. Because when I get the attachment card, it just means to me that you need to let go of something that you're still holding on to, whether it's it like whatever it is that you're holding on to, you need to let it go in order to bring that relationship that you do want
Yeah.
into your space. That's what
Very
I got.
nice. I sense that too, that it's the self-love, the self-care, and the loving of the self that allows you to then bring that mirror to you. It says it's waiting for some harmony and balance, and you are moving right now. You're also going through another health crisis. So I think once you put yourself in that harmony and balance out your life in all areas, that will be the key to attract it. It's interesting. The second card I have is sometimes the best things are created from chaos. So you had a lot of chaos going on in the last few weeks. I'm thinking that once the storm clouds pass, things are going to get much, much better for you. So that's what I get for you, my dear. All right. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, my
Thank you,
dear.
Jen.
Yeah. All right. Randy? She'd like a reading message for the week. I don't know. Do you want an area as well for her?
Yes.
Yeah, Randy, just give us an area. Do you want
Um,
spiritually, personal, travel?
if they're not able to put it in the chat right away, I'm just gonna say that with Randy, hold on, I'm gonna get this card.
Okay. I do have spiritual, she says. Okay.
Okay, spiritual, yeah.
Yep.
I do get that you have a lot of strength. I just pulled the strength card.
Yes.
So yes, you are going through some things right now that kind of require you to have more of an open mind. Um, and before I did I sensed your anxiety. Now, whether it be about financial things or a relationship, I kind of get a little bit of both. So if you're going through something personal that you're anxious about, you are required to pull that strength because you have it. I do get that.
Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like saying, like, for those who know, when they get a reading on me from me in public, I don't like to get into too much
yeah.
personal things, but let's just say
Mhm.
yes,
Okay.
along the lines of what I just said. The
Okay.
With that, because I'm getting a lot. I just don't want to.
Okay. So I pulled some cards for you because I think of you as a spiritual warrior. I really do. These cards are fabulous. They're called the Wild Woman Rising, and I see you as that person. But it says to remember the little things. Remember the little things. That's the important thing. And whether it's the water or the fresh air or the desert dryness, whatever it is, they want you to remember it. And they also want you to do more resting. It says rest deep. And I know that I could use it myself. I think we've all been sort of flattened by some of the solar storms. And so it's very important that we all get
Yeah.
our rest and drink our water. So that's what I'm getting for you.
And I just want to close Randy's reading with Door to Spirit. It just popped out. So
Oh,
if you've asked for help, help is coming. Help is there and it's available to you. And you're gonna start to feel it within a few days to weeks. If
mhm.
it's along the lines of what I had mentioned before. You're getting that
Okay.
help.
Okay. She said, that's all I've been doing. It's
I
okay.
know, because
You,
I don't want to get
yeah.
into too much because
No,
we're
I
in
know.
public, but you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And you know what? You're doing the right thing then, I think. You're just you know it. You know what's going on. So you're more tapped in than you could ever imagine. All right. So we did get Randy. All right. So we have Nancy here. She wonders if it would be safe to travel to Mexico this October.
Okay, let me just
Mhm. I just want to say, if you have asked for a reading and you haven't asked for what area, would you please write that now? Rossi, let's see, Annie, Claire. Hmm. Okay, those three people at least. I think the others have told me what they want.
okay. Yes, thank you. It does help me because when I
Sure.
tap into your energy, I'm tapping into, like, let's call it a collective energy around you. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing a multitude of things all at once. And in the few
Yeah.
seconds that we have together here, I would love to cover it all, but I can't. And some of the things that I see they're very intricate and very personal to you, and I don't want to divulge them. But
Mhm.
by all means, if you would like to book a reading, go ahead. But
Okay.
as far as, like, specific, it does help a little bit just to kind of give you that
Sure.
clarity. Now,
Yeah.
as far as your trip to Mexico, I don't see anything being an issue other than you thinking it's gonna be an issue. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Because right away I'm scared. I'm scared. Why are you
Okay.
scared? Is it because of all the things that they say that happen when you go to Mexico? The place that you specifically are staying at is going to be very safe. You have nothing to worry about. Just obviously, you know, take precaution. Like, don't be letting people know where you're staying. Like, if you meet new people there, and by all means, um,
Uh,
don't be an open book with everyone. Like, stay within the confines of where you are staying. If you're staying at a resort or at a friend's house, you'll have their protection and the resort's protection. But I don't see it being an issue at all. So enjoy your vacation and have fun.
Wonderful. And I pulled that you're sealing a deal, and that, you know, it's like you have the good housekeeping seal of approval to go. So there's
Yeah,
that one. The
that's
second one
pretty
I get
good.
is, I know. The next one is a magic lamp, which means it's going to be a magical time for you. How wonderful. Says here, your hopes and wishes will be fulfilled. So, oh my goodness, have a wonderful time. Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome. Thank you, dear. Yeah, no border towns. That's right. All right. All right. So Rossi, you did answer me. Thank you. She would like a spiritual reading, please.
Okay, here we go. Well, with Rossi, I'm getting like now the way that they show me, they're taking from the Rolodex of my own experiences. So please don't laugh at what I'm gonna say, but they're showing me a whole bunch of new bells and whistles that you have. Like
She does.
you're coming into your own. You're discovering new things about yourself that are incredibly magnanimous that you perhaps didn't have before, but now you're coming into the awareness of even more than what you had before. So
Mhm.
whether you're starting, I don't know if you did like you're doing a new program or you're reading a new book and it's just opened up that awareness even further than what you had, but that's what I get, like all these new
Yep.
bells and whistles. There's just brand new um new
She is.
energy. To me, you feel like you just went through a whole load of poopy and you're just like you're fresh and new. That's what I got from you, Rossi.
Well, that's interesting. She just took my dream class, and I know that she took some other classes, and she's
Well,
really elevating herself. Yeah, she's really elevated herself.
lots of
So
development
I
there.
I
Yeah.
get here, remember who you are, and that's what you've been doing. You've been remembering who you were and who you are and what you were meant to do here on this planet. And it says to make sure that you hold on to your vision, because that's what brought you all of those other things to learn and grow with. And so I think it's a very simpatico reading here. So thank you so much. That's wonderful. Yes,
You
several
can close
months
your
more.
reading.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, dear. Go ahead, finish.
No, that's all right. She says she's been taking classes and learning new things. Yeah. Yeah.
I got a jumper. I got third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, and he's got an orb right on top of their solar plex. So to me,
Oh.
it's your will, because that's
Mhm.
where the will comes into, is completely like balanced. So you're coming into your own. So all of these classes are definitely they're
Oh,
they're
that's
working. They're
great,
working for you.
Rossi. Yeah, they are. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, when the jumpers come out, we have to read them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So CJ wonders, can she get a message for, all right. So I don't know if I asked you to put in from what area. Let's see.
Well, if she can't because she's not able to,
Okay.
just right when I tune into CJ, I just get a woman, a female energy
Yep.
that's
Mhm.
attached to them that
Yep.
would like just to say, I'm here, I'm watching kind of thing. That's the kind of
Okay.
energy I'm getting. It's a female energy. So if that
Okay.
resonates, you let me know in the chats.
Okay. Awesome. So it sounds like it might be someone on the other side, is what you're saying. Okay.
Female.
Female. Yep. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it is spiritual. Does that resonate with you, CJ, that somebody coming in as a woman and is watching you and being close to you?
You'll know who this is because they often come into your mind. They often
Okay.
connect with you, either
Oh,
through dreams or you're just thinking of them or Something
Okay.
reminds you of them.
She says all her grandparents have passed, so it might be one of her
So might be
grandmothers.
one of your grandparents, one of your grandmothers. Sorry. I just got 2 jumpers. I picked them
Okay.
off the floor. One of them is Door to Spirit, and this is my spiritual card, the connected to the other side. So just stay tuned for those messages that they're coming through to you in whichever way that you are picking them up, whether it be through synchronicities or numbers or like literal dreams. So I'll leave you with that.
Wow.
They are with you.
Alrighty. I have rewild your spirit. I love this. I think what it's saying is, just embrace your spiritual self, your spiritual side. This deck is all about being the wild woman, and I don't mean it in a really crazy way, but what I mean is unleash your inner goddess, I guess is the best way to say it. And then once you do, it says you'll restore your balance. And I love this because I think it's a hedgehog that's up there on the forehead, but look how beautiful that is. Yeah.
That's a beautiful card.
It is a beautiful card.
Artwork.
I know it. Thank you so much. Thank you, CJ.
Thank you, CJ.
Okay. The next person. All right. Let me give you an idea. Some of you are asking, did I get you? I got Warrior Girl, Annie, Claire, Samantha, Scorpio Mama, Marby, Carl, Lori, Anna. Okay. So Warrior Girl would love a message for the week. Are you wanting spiritual, Warrior Girl, or do you want monetary or health, or what would you like, honey?
I'm intuitively picking up for Warrior Girl along to spiritual.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's what she picked, but if she's able to put it in the chat, then I'll go along.
She said general, yeah. Okay.
General? Okay. Okay. We're going to stop here at Healer of Ages. I got 2 cards for you. I got Healer of Ages, which is my energy transmutation card. It's massive healing, massive realignment with just kind of recalibration with everything that's happened. And I get journey. So either you're going to take a physical journey somewhere, a physical change of location, whether it be a vacation or a road trip, whatever, or you're finally going to be going inwards on that sort of like a journey of the self. And yeah, with those 2 cards, especially with those 2 cards. And not to give up, because I kind of get like sometimes your mind fluctuates. So instead of letting it sort of fluctuate between it's not happening and it's happening, because that's what I get, like yes and no days. We have yes and no days. To just continue on that steady path of like, there's a reason why things happen in life, and they're for us to learn from and kind of go inwards to find answers. And this week will be good for you, I feel.
I hope so. She got some bad news last week, and it's really kind of devastated her. So
well, that's why I know.
Yep.
I know what it is. So
absolutely.
That's why I want her to go in. You're being asked to go in.
Okay. Yeah, I get take your place, and so that would be within. Look at that. The way she's doing it is she's going within and she's working it through. And then it's the second card I get is Champion Peace. And again, this woman is meditating, but yeah, I know that it's been difficult for you, sweetie. So to try and make sure you take care of yourself and do exactly that. All right. Thank you.
It's in the dark that we grow.
Yeah, like a mushroom, right?
Yeah. Like all beautiful plants and seeds and flowers. We all grow in the dark. That's when we do the most growth.
It's very true. Okay, so Annie had wanted a reading, but I asked her what kind, and she says health. And of course, remember, Annie, that's perfectly fine. But Claudia, if it's really something that she needs to speak to you personally about, she's not going to out you here. So she may have to follow that rule. I don't know. So
Yes, if it's anything to do with health, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I cannot
yeah,
diagnose.
right.
But we can, like, I can get more into it when it's more done in a private setting, because then I can
Mhm.
give you more details, and I get really thorough. So,
Yeah.
if you would like that on the surface, I am tuning into your energetic field though, and I do feel like an extreme amount of fatigue right now. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yep.
uh, if you would like, you can book. If not, it's okay, but I am feeling that fatigue.
Okay.
What you can do about it, right now, I'm just saying perhaps just try drinking a little more water. It'll help, but even then, you're on a lot of medications right now. They're kind of interacting with each other, and that's an
That
issue.
happens. Yeah, that
Okay.
happens. So Annie, I have to also say that yes, of course, for entertainment purposes only, but we're all particularly feeling fatigued. So self-care is going to be something that I'm going to tell you to do. And if that means taking naps or it means saying no or taking a bubble bath or whatever it is, but you might you should know that there almost are two levels of things we're going through. Some of them are our physical health and some of them are affecting our physical health but are spiritual. So it
Hmm.
says here to remember your wings, and I think what that is saying is remember where you came from, beautiful spirit, and that you are alone can teach yourself how to fly if not maybe physically but spiritually. And if you can do that, that will make you feel so much more in control of how things are. So, all right. Thank you so much, Annie. I hope everything's
I'm
okay.
sorry, Annie. I would love to, dear. It's just we don't want to slap a lawsuit here.
Yeah, no, it's okay. All right. So let's see. Claire Griffiths wants a message, and she said advice on the progression of her spiritual journey, please.
Wonderful. Okay, Claire, here we go. Um, just intuitively, I'm picking up that you're doing a lot right now as far as putting in the work. So I'm almost saying it in a way where it's like, I'm very happy for you because you're
Mhm.
doing all of these new things that before you didn't really do. You didn't really think about that make a
Okay.
lot of sense that would actually bring you some joy.
Hmm.
But I do feel that yeah, you're right at this place where you're supposed to be, and more is coming, if that makes sense. So if you're thinking
Good.
about joining some new clubs, or we got a jumper, let me pick it up. That you will have that you will have that insight. So your jumper is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. That is the root chakra. So you're having that balance in the root chakra where the fear goes, where the
Hmm.
lack is, and it's all getting recalibrated. So just to give you that validation as to where you're going, how you are doing great, because
That's
it's come along. You've come a long way.
come a long way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great, Claire. I get the angels are protecting you. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Um,
Archangel Michael, that was Archangel
Archangel
Michael first.
Michael here. You got oh, for heavens. Okay, so Michael's with you. I sense that you have a divine connection with personal angels as well. And so call on them if you have a spiritual conundrum. But the best thing I have is that look at you're all heart. You're all heart, and they love you. They say the angels are saying how much they love you. You have a big heart and you're a kind soul. So I think that's very, very important to get that message through. So yeah, thank you so much, dear. All
Thank you,
right.
Claire.
Yeah. Let's see what we got next. Um, Samantha would love a message for her career about her career, if possible.
Okay, thank you, Samantha. Here we go. Oh, okay. First, I got your card. It's strategy. So if you are thinking of moving from where you are because it no longer fulfills you, or you're altogether changing your full career, that you actually listen to yourself, because there's a reason why um, you're being asked to review this at this moment. So I do get that you're starting anew. I get a vision of a clock and it's starting at 12. So to me, 12 is zero. Zero is the beginning. So you're
Mm-hmm.
kind of starting over in that perspective, whether you stay at your job. Even if you stay at your job, it'll be from, you'll be looking at things from a different point of view. But I do get that you're starting anew. So I'm
Fabulous. Yeah.
happy to hear that for you. It's
Yes.
all new from here.
Uh-huh.
All new from here.
All right. So Samantha, I did, uh, you know, with my cards, I moved them and can't think of the word. I'm sorry. I shuffled them. But I got the wax seal for you as well. So I'm thinking that, you may get secure a deal, some kind of a deal for some kind of work. And so be open to it. And the thing is that it says here, you got the infinity sign, and the infinity sign is fabulous. It's also over the magician's head in the tarot, and it means that you have the ability to create your world the way you'd like to. And so it sounds to me like you can do that if you want to, and you can create what it is you want for a job and make that decision. So, wow, that's fabulous. Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you, Samantha.
All right, so we have Scorpio Mama here, and she recently moved to California, I believe, and now but she has a lot of roots up here in Washington, so she's wondering if she's going to be coming back to live here.
Okay. Okay, I split the deck and I got two things. The first one was financial constraints and walking away. So, without getting too personal, if you do move back, you have to see what it is that you're gonna have to. If you think you're gonna go back to your old life, it's never gonna be the same. You still have to bring in those lessons that you took with you once you moved and relocated. I know it might feel like I miss home, or it's not like I thought it would be. It's a bit different. So just try to understand that it's going to take a little bit of time to readjust. Um, but I do get that you're missing a lot from back home, because perhaps it's not as difficult as it is perhaps now. But things will get better, but we just have to change our mindset on how we see things. But if you feel that, you know what, this isn't for me, then go back. Go back. But you're going back with new lessons, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So, Scorpio Mama, ultimately, you are the one in the driver's seat. So it's going to be your decision. And if you feel like you need to be back here, and I think some of your kids live back here, I'm not sure. But if that's the case, it says here, there's definitely a road trip coming. So maybe you'll come back to visit at least. I don't know. But I agree with Claudia that there might be some money issues, because right now you're not feeling as anchored in the financial area as you want to be to make the move. I know when I would just love to go on a trip right now, but I know that financially I can't do it because I'd have to leave my dogs and that would cost a lot of money. So you have to think about, yeah. Yeah.
We're
You have to
feeling
think
it.
about, yeah. You have to think about, where you want to go and what you want to do. Yeah. Okay. That's fine, Ness. Just let us know what area. Claudia's started to read on it in the very beginning, and then we asked if you were here, so you weren't, but I still held on to it, and she just wants to know, is it like work, personal, spiritual. So just let us know, and we'll get back to you. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio Mama. All right.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah. So this is Marby, and she wonders if we might have, well, she'd like a massage from our guides, but we know that she means message. But if my guides could give me a massage,
Oh,
I'd be okay, you know.
or send me to the spa. That would be great.
Wouldn't that be
Um,
wonderful? Yeah. Uh-huh.
okay, so let me see if I can, let me just tune into your name, please. Okay, I got a few jumpers. Hold on. Okay. So I got quite a few. So I got, first of all, massive healing in the heart chakra. Massive healing here in the heart chakra. You're being asked to transmute all of that energy, all of that pain that you have had over the years accumulate. And we're supposed to use that as fuel right now. That's why your heart chakra is coming into balance. And I got those two. I also got from your guides the Temple Path card, and in this deck, it talks about your spirit team being all around you at your disposal, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So if you have been asking them about a contract or about what's going on with my new beginning, it's get in tune with them. Just tune into them.
Yeah.
I always encourage that we have a strong bond with our guides because they are there loving us and reaching out to us at all times. So
Yeah.
you can just simply say, please, guardian angels, loved ones, and guides, do you have anything that you need to tell me at this moment that is surrounding my energy that I really need to know? Please give me a sign. So through me, at least, you're getting the message that I'm getting for you is you're getting a massive healing in your heart chakra. You're able to let go now.
Oh, Marby, that's great. That's great. So yes, I get the magic card. You can bring in any magic that you want, and I love the idea that you could just call on your angels and call on your guides. It says here that you can manifest and that you can work with the energies of the higher realms. And I love this because the second card I got is the dragon, which is this is the year of the dragon in the Chinese culture, but it says call your dragon in if you have chaos or untamed nature problems. In other words, if things are just not going your way, you can also call in your own personal dragon and ask them to slay whatever is needed to slay that would make way for you to have a better life. So, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, everybody. Claudia does do private readings, Lily Rose. And I believe in the chat, in the show notes, I have her her email. So yeah, you can write to her. Yep.
My readings run about an hour, just so that everyone knows. I like to get real detailed in.
Real deep.
So
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So Ness is here, and she says about her career / writing project that she's working on.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. So are you looking for, like, how can I get published? Because I get that. I get a lot of that. I also just pulled this jumper out of here. It's 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And this is my my head chakra. So you are getting the inspiration. You are tapping into your creative energy. Yes. Now it's your turn to put it down on paper or get to the computer. It's now your turn. So they're showing me that game tag. You're it. It's your time. It's your turn now. As far as publishing, you don't got to search for a publisher. You can do it yourself. You can get it out there on your own. You just have to really self promote.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, that's how it works nowadays. We don't need to wait till we're chosen. We choose ourselves. We get it done. And I know that I've worked with other authors, and I've always heard from them that they go through Amazon. They
Okay.
can go through Amazon. And yes, you have a lot of creative work that is very useful. So start putting yourself out there. Start
Okay.
promoting yourself because you have a lot to give to us. We
Wonderful.
gotta hear I want to hear what you're writing. I want to know.
Yeah, that's great. So you are frozen in your picture, although we heard every word you said, just so
Okay.
you know. Yeah, yeah.
Am I still
Um,
frozen? I hope not.
you're still frozen. Yeah, you're still
Oh my
frozen.
goodness. That's
Don't, yeah. Throw off that chill and put on a sweater. No, I'm kidding. Ness, the whole world is at your feet, honestly. Yeah, that's what I get for you today. The world is your, yeah. All right. I'm glad that you came back so we could answer your question.
Am I still
All right.
frozen?
You are still frozen. Yes. Can you see me and I'm moving and everything? Can you see me? Are you still there? Now I think we've lost her. Uh, hmm. Drat the solar storms, right? Oh, she's still frozen. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Ness. Yeah. I know. I see you frozen too. So, Carl, I'm just going to say, I remember what you said, Aley, before. My dragon is just waiting to be activated and excited like a dog, but it's not time yet, is what you said. That's right. We have to go in spirit time, not our time. Spirit says, I'm in charge of the timing. So yeah, that's very true. I think she'll probably try to come back in. So I will do my reading for you and Carl, and hopefully she'll be back in and she can finish. I hope she doesn't have an outage where she lives. So yeah, she might be trying to reboot. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's about money, isn't it? Okay. Oh, wow. There she comes. All right.
I don't know what happened.
That's
I'm
okay.
so sorry, everyone. You
No,
know,
you can't.
sometimes,
It happens. Yep, it
yeah,
happens.
my Wi-Fi is it's strong. I don't know what happened. It said it was still working. I checked.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
sometimes these things happen, and I
they do.
apologize.
Oh,
Sometimes
no, no
spirit
problem.
likes to mess
Yep,
with stuff too, you know.
that's
I
right.
apologize, everyone.
No
We're
worries.
back.
No worries. So, Carl, I pulled some cards for you, and then I'll have Claudia do her reading for you. But look at this. I have a piggy bank, and you asked about opportunities for income. So I find that fascinating. It says you need to be frugal and you need to save something for later. So you can't do that if you don't have income, though. So I get your point. It's almost like, which came first, the chicken or the egg. So, I'm getting that when you do have income, they want you to remember to do that. The second thing I get is a rose. So to me, that's like an offer. If somebody, if stupid show, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette is out there somewhere, and would you take this rose? Would you stay in and be my friend for a while and see if I like you more? So I'm getting that maybe putting your name out there, Carl, you'll get some kind of an offer. Mhm.
I got these two. I got patience. Sorry, this one, patience. You're asked just to be patient. It's coming. So if you're looking for a second job or a second hustle or something that you can get a little bit of extra income, because I do feel that purse strings are a bit tight right now, just with everything going
Mhm.
on, that you will get that. I did ask very quickly if it's going to come from a creative endeavor. It'll be solely on your skills. You have some very, very, very good skills. So you might have to either opt for a better position at a second job to get you that
Okay.
extra income, and it won't be permanent. It's only for now.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you don't like it, don't worry. It won't be forever, and you still can
No,
look for something else. Yeah.
no,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
we our jobs. I mean, for those of us who have found our calling and we get very well compensated, that's wonderful. But we all pick
Mhm.
this journey. We all go through these fluctuations.
Mhm.
Besides our world economic system, that's there to
Yeah.
infringe on our free will, of course. But
Sure.
we go through these things because it's meant to teach us that from whatever standpoint we are, from whatever space that we're coming from, that we can always count on having enough, being enough, and knowing that we can create for ourselves even more. Okay.
That's
So
wonderful.
to kind of
Yes.
back up what you were saying about, it's
Yep. Yep.
manifest it. It will come.
Manifest it. But as when you were just out and before you came back in, I said you really have to wait for spirit time, though. You can't make things instantly happen. It's
No,
the timing. It's the timing of
no.
that spirit.
And
Yeah.
it's true. That's why we got that
Yep.
patience card. That's all in divine timing.
Right. So good luck, Carl. I hope you find something really soon and that things
Yes.
even out for you. Absolutely. Um, Lori says she wonders if her soulmate is out there. She's currently single, so she'd like a little reading on that, if possible.
Okay, here
Thank
we
you,
go.
everybody, for being here with us. Madame Claudia and
Thank
I
you
are usually
everyone
here
for your
every other week. Yeah, we're here on Mondays every other week, and we enjoy working together. And she's on with Trudy Shue on Trudy's channel every other week too, but the opposite week. That
Okay, so for Lori, I got a jumper and I got adjacent possibilities. So with this card, it always talks about how we sometimes overlook certain opportunities that once were presented. It asks us to review those opportunities that once before we didn't even consider. So, like I said,
Hmm,
if
yeah.
we come from a space of when is he coming, like we also have to look internally. Have I done the work? Have I actually gotten rid of all of the things that are blocking me from reaching that level of self-love that I would like
Mhm.
someone else to reciprocate through a mirrored action in a companionship. So that's why you're
Yeah.
being asked to review everything, things that perhaps in that you haven't looked over that could still be hindering you. Um, and also you're just being asked to review, like do like an energy, I call them energy checks.
Mhm.
Review some of the things that were past learned, how far you've gone, and where are you energetically, and are you loving yourself the way you want someone to reciprocate that back to you. I do get that you are very close right now. You're sort of going through like I get you're very close to what you want, but there's some things that are still in your way that have to do with some possible block that you're still not seeing for sure. Like, am I getting out there? How am I getting out there? Have I worked on how can I say this? Am I putting myself out there in strategic places where I will be seen, where am I socializing enough? Am I networking enough? Because that's how
Mhm.
it is. That's how we usually meet our
Great.
partners, right? Through networking.
Right. Or at work.
So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
So yes, I'm seeing that same thing. I'm seeing you're letting go of some things, as Claudia said. The scissors are cutting out the things that are no longer necessary for you in your life, and that's a work in action. And the angels are guiding you So this is the second time. I don't always pull this card. And so you're not alone. We're right beside you. We're here to help you. Did you get an angel too? You did? What'd you get?
I did, but I got the same card again. It just jumped out,
Oh,
which is adjacent possibilities. But with this one,
okay.
I'm getting her throat chakra. She's got to talk more. She's got to get out
Okay.
there.
All right. Yeah. You got to close the sale.
Yes.
Yes. Good luck to you, Lori. Thank you so
Good luck,
much.
my dear.
All right. So, Anna, will I be able to afford to move by the end of the year? Oh, boy.
Okay, so money question. Wow. Okay. Whew. Oh, okay. I just cut the deck and I got strategically start putting money away, whether it be $10 a month. Like I would maybe try to put a little bit more than $10 a month away, $20 a month if you can afford it, because I know right now we're going through some financial constraints that are hindering us from amounting that money that we need. But if you are strategic about how much you put away each and every month, by the end of the year, if you add 20 times 12,
Right.
how much money will you have by then? And will that be enough for you to move?
There
Okay,
you
I
go.
do get that. I get that you need to
Good.
be strategic about your spending, about where you would like to live, because anywhere that we live is not always a permanent place. It's only a stepping stone if you choose it to be. Okay, think of it that
Mm-hmm.
way.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So
So
I get
yes, I
yes,
get
you will have enough.
she will. I get the same thing. You have to cut out expenses and you have to start to save. So there's the knife. But I found that if you are you might be able to add an online business to your world and make a little bit of extra money there. Certainly, you don't want to add to having a whole bunch of product, but you never know. So that just comes up as a suggestion for you. So good luck or maybe you'll find the place you want to move to online. So there you go. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right, this is beautiful Linda De Gonzalez, another Canadian, and she does Akashic readings now, so she's doing really well. She wants to know about her finances, please, over the next few months, next 3 months.
For the next few months. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Honestly, with you, Linda, I'm getting that I know that you're putting yourself out there, but you're being asked to put yourself even further out there. And when I get that, it's usually that you need to go in person, you need to be seen in person. So if you are able to get yourself strategically placed in like a psychic fair or at
Oh
some sort
yeah.
of like market, like these they have these markets like in the summertime, these like where they have where they sell products that are connected to the metaphysics, that you would
Hmm.
also do very well. It would bring in a little bit more, because I do get that you are very good at what you do, but you're also needing to get out there more exposure, because sometimes online reaches a certain
A smaller
demographic, but you
market,
want to,
right?
yes, but you need
Yeah.
to expand more, and you can do that by not just online, but in the physical. So physically start looking for markets, um, like festivals, whatever it is that they have, for you to get out there even further. I do get that, because I know it's a little scary. I've done it myself, where it's like online, it's all great, right?
Yeah. Well, she said
Yes,
she's an
because you're
introvert.
an introvert. That's exactly. You need to get out there, dear, because I do get you
Mhm.
being kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can handle it, if I can do it. Yes, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I know
Well,
for me, it's
she said
been,
the same thing about her channel. I mean, and she opened up her own channel and she stepped right into it and she's doing well. So
yeah,
good for her.
Yeah, this is going to help you. This is
Mhm,
because you know what I'm
mhm.
getting? I'm getting that a lot of people who are in the symphony, in the New York Symphony, I don't know why they're showing me New York Symphony. They get their first real taste of what it's like to perform in public by going and playing for free in the subway. So that's what you're being
Yeah, I've
asked
heard that.
to
Yes, I
showcase.
have. Yeah,
Get out
yeah,
there in
yep,
person. Hi, how you
yep,
doing? I'm Linda. I do
yep,
Akashic readings. These are
yep.
my services.
Wonderful. Well,
You can do it.
I get the magic lamp for you too, Linda. I mean, how much better can that be, you know? And that you would have very big success and victory if you did do that. I must be what Claudia was seeing because you win the crown. You're Miss British Columbia, so there you go. Oh, I think that's good. We don't want to hear that it has to come from more and more work. That's the only thing, but that's the way it goes, I guess. All right, so we have two more. We have Lily Rose and we have J.O. Lily would love a message. She wonders, should I take an astrology course? And Lily, I'm going to
Okay.
say yes. I
Lily,
don't have to
let
even
me ask you this.
look.
Do you love energy? Do you love planets? Do you love tapping into people's frequency because of those planetary systems? And if you say yes to all of those things, then by all means take that course because
Yeah,
um, people, I do it myself. I do astro charts, and I know that with those astro charts, we can give a little bit more specific things. Um,
uh-huh.
to some questions that we get as to why am I going through this or why did this happen and
Right.
all that because of all the busyness that's going on in our orbit. So yes, by all means take it. If you love all that stuff, yeah,
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Your soul knows what you need, you know?
Yep. Yep. That's right. I get here that yes, you're going to find one that will work out for you. But it says here it's giving you this caveat. It says be a bull, be stubborn and uncompromising, and it will bring you the stability and durability, and it could even bring you money. You might be able to do charts for people, but you're going to have to. It's one of those things that's very different from anything you've probably ever done. And it's
Yeah.
something that you just need to work at. So be bullish about working for it. And I
Yeah.
think it will really be a wonderful thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be an intuitive reader with astro charts with
Yeah.
I mean, you really like it's a lot of work. Like sometimes it takes me a couple of days just to get through all of the 12 houses and what
Right.
planets are in what house. Like you really have to take your time,
Yeah.
but I know it'll be an enjoyable job and
Yeah.
it'll just be
Yeah.
fascinating to even learn how to read your own.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Yeah.
benefits.
Yeah, a lot of benefits. I'm sorry, Pat McGee. We're glad you're here. We did start almost an hour ago. We're almost done. We have one more to do, but we will be here in 2 weeks. So please come back. Or next week she'll be on with Trudy Shue on her show. So, all right. So we have Jo. What does the summer hold for me, and am I going to get through it all to achieve my goals? Write them down, Jo.
Uh, I get you're actually this is I don't know if whatever you're doing is requires you to be active about it, like active, either physically active or just mentally active, like a course or something. But I do get that yeah, it's gonna take a lot of your personal energy in order to get through it, but you will get through it. Um, I do feel that there's some things that you're working on right now that once you have like a good strong hold of them, it'll be easier for you to get through.
Mhm.
But I do feel that yes, you are going to achieve your goal through the summer. It's going to be physical, but you're going to get
Mm,
through it. Yes,
mhm.
most definitely. I do get
Wow.
that.
All right. So, hmm,
Yeah.
did you pull some cards or no?
Yes, I'm just waiting
Okay.
for a jumper.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So what I got is I got the appreciation card. So I did
Okay.
get that. When we get this card, it usually means that sometimes we overlook where we're at because we're so busy and like eager to get to where we're going, is that we
Yeah.
forget where we're at. So to
Right.
please appreciate all the hard work that you have done, and you have gone
Yes.
very far, and you will get to your goal. Yes, 100%. But
Yep.
appreciate the right now too.
Yeah. So I get the lips, but I'm getting that you're going to love taking these classes. It's almost like a kiss. But look at this. I get the sun, which is the best card of the deck. It's like everything is very illuminated for you and you're going to enjoy it. And I get here that it will be a challenge, but you will find the puzzle pieces will fit together for you because you're getting a piece of the puzzle that you weren't aware of before. And that always helps when we're trying to bring in all those tools from our tool to add to our toolbox. So, wow. Great bunch of reads today, people. Thank you so much for being with us today. And we are just at an hour. That was perfect. Madame Claudia, thank you so much, as always, for being here with us today. And we'll be seeing you back in approximately 2 weeks. And I will
Yes,
let you know
yes,
when
of
she's here.
course.
Yeah. And if you want to be read, I'll just give you a tip. If you click on my the little bell on my homepage, it will tell you when my show is going. So you can come in and then hopefully if you want to get your question answered, you could put it in early. So there you go.
Yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for your questions.
absolutely. We take care.